Hello, I'm Stephanie and welcome to Around the Penny. It's Tuesday, March 15th. I think it's time to take a walk around the penny. Let's look at some of the market's bulls, starting with Universal Detection Technology, symbol UNDT. Today, the Bioterrorism Detection Service rose 20% on a volume of just over 320 million shares. The company issued a press release stating that the United States needs to update their chemical and biological defense efforts. There are rumors that Al-Qaeda may plan an attack against Wall Street institutions and their leading executives. Protect Capital, symbol PRPM, was able to post back-to-back days in the green. After jumping up 50% yesterday, they ended today up over 33% on close to 170 million shares. The company is focused on investing in and acquiring software companies. After a mediocre start to the year, Protect is finally starting to come alive. Sunrise Consulting Group, symbol SNRS, really stepped up during Power Hour. After bouncing around earlier in the day, the equity rose 100% on over 90 million shares. The company works as a conglomerate that controls a variety of subsidiaries. They recently showed samples of their solar products at the world's largest electronic and computer expo in Germany. With the overwhelming response in Europe, Sunrise plans on updating their current business plan. On to the bears, and we start with Encounter Technology, symbol ENTI. After a solid start to the week, today the equity fell about 17% on over 200 million shares. The company provides end-to-end technology and online services. On Monday, shareholders received a restricted common stock dividend equivalent to 1% of the recorded shareholdings. Looks like traders took the money and ran. Monogram Energy, symbol MGRN, was able to put together a nice rally yesterday, and just as traders anticipated, the dump came today. We saw the equity fall 40% on over 81 million shares. For those not familiar with this company, they used to go by the name Marquee Tech Holdings Incorporated, but changed their name last month. Our final bear is Elysium Internet, symbol EYSM. The local internet advertiser continues to be on an awful slide. After a dominant February, March has been very unkind to the company. Today, the equity fell over 12% on a volume of about 71 million shares. This marks 10 straight days of either taking a loss or ending the day even. Chat rooms and message boards were buzzing about Everybody's Phone Company, symbol EVPH. The company offers local telephone services on a prepaid basis. They allow users the opportunity to use phones with the help of government funding. This morning, they issued a press release announcing a new partnership with AT&T and Verizon. Together, they will offer 2 federally funded programs, Lifeline Assistance and Link Up America. As for EVPH, they were able to dial up a nice day. After opening at 0.037, the equity reached as high as 0.052. They ended the day up nearly 174% on over 32 million shares. Looks like traders were buying the news. Chatters were excited for Garb Oil and Power Corporation, symbol GARB. Today's shareholders update announced the company has received a number of sales inquiries from foreign countries regarding their e-recycling modules. Each sold module can generate an estimated $7 million for the company per year. The stock opened at 0.005 before gaining over 90% on roughly 28 million shares. It reached a high point of 0.085 before closing at 0.0078. Garb Oil and Power hasn't actually made a sale with their e-recycling modules yet, but that didn't stop traders from selling the news. Our quote of the day comes courtesy of Wheezy, who said, "How much coke can Charlie Sheen snort?" Well, Wheezy, apparently enough to kill 2.5 men. KC Core Enterprises, symbol CCPR, was detected by our BS radar after 2 newsletter pumps today. The company is involved in the manufacturing, retailing, and refining of gold jewelry. It was strange to see this stock move at all today, considering how the company hasn't had any news to report since the middle of last December. The stock opened at 0.2499 and rose to a high of 0.26, dropping nearly 11% on roughly 345,000 shares before flatlining at 0.22. Another stinky stock was New Tech Brake Corporation, symbol NWTB. The company engages in the manufacturing, commercialization, and distribution of disc brakes for heavy-duty vehicles. After opening the day at a little under a penny, the equity rallied an enormous 900% on only 12,000 shares. That's great news for the one guy out there doing all the dirty work. For a ridiculous rally while rocking the OTC stop sign, New Tech earns our coveted BS trophy. Respect the hardware. That's our show for tonight. Thanks so much for watching. The news continues on our website, simplypennies.com. Remember, you can friend us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and watch previous shows on YouTube. For Around the Penny, I'm Stephanie. Good night. And biological defense efforts. There are rumors...